Hey, welcome back to the haunted house, the only haunted house on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from my haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Oh yeah, I forgot the table under the table is no longer there. I'm gonna put the REM pod on. I'm not sure how long I'll be here. I showed up so late today, but I had a lot of stuff to do. I just thought I would come by and see if anyone wanted to hang out, chat for a bit. There's any spirits that want to speak to us or that are here, please touch the REM pod. Light up the green button, please, if you can. Good night, Frank and Dad.
Okay.
Hey, Metal Rain. How are you? Happy Wednesday night, Thursday, whatever. Yeah, I got lost down a rabbit hole. A rabbit hole of what the fuck piles. How's she doing? Didn't she have a gig or something today or tomorrow or yesterday? I wasn't even sure if I was going to get online because I'm so sleepy. But kind of wired, but yet not. Like, probably not. Does she not? Does she not like do solo work? Like, can she not just like get on a stage with a guitar or keyboard and entertain? She up for a $5 taco box, huh? Oh my goodness. Ruby, Rubio, come here, Ruby Dooby Doo. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. Ruby, Ruby, you got $5? You got $5 for the tummy rub? You got $5? She's trying to mommy dog me into the couch. Oh, and here comes another one. Yeah, these two can't live without each other. Don't lick me, lick each other. She needed it to make a music video for a song she made. Hey, Metal Rain, Have you ever seen any of the music videos I've made? Splice. I never heard of Splice, but I've also never paid $5 to make a music video. I got several ones. I just make them on the iPhone with the movie app thing that they make available for free on iPhone. Maybe she doesn't have an iPhone. Oh, cool. She posted it. I'm just saying, I've never had that luxury. Hey, look, I'll link you in. They're absolutely terrible, but I'll share them. You could give me 5, baby, or in your case 4. Yeah. Yes, we did teach the dogs how to give us 5. So I've kind of gotten into this channel that like it's a parody channel. The guy's name is Lazy, Layze. And I watched a couple things the last couple days. They were funny. And today I didn't even really another one of his videos popped up. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll watch this one. And the T-shirt says Stormy on it. I guess he has a cat named Stormy. And then I looked at my default picture on YouTube, and I've got cat ears on. It's fucking weird. In another dimension, I'm Lazy's cat. Oh, how cute. Black labs are cute. So this is my funny Valentine. Like the actual video I made for it. Like I did put it out on distribution, but like I took everything off, but I mean to put everything back on pretty soon here. And then I did my own like version of Fleetwood Mac's Dreams Take 2. They're really not the best, but they were a lot of fun to make, and they were I would have to definitely say tedious, um but fun to make for sure. And I had so much fun like just playing around with Reface and like getting lost down a rabbit hole of a bunch of different like options that were given to me to like edit the video through like the movie app on iPhone, and then also with some different like filters that are available on it. Yeah, it's just a classic jazz standard, which, depending on how you play it, it's either My Funny Valentine or Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. Believe it or not. It's pretty cool. Do you know who Stevie Nicks is? Do you know who that is? She was the lead singer. See if I can give you a refresher. Here's Fleetwood Mac with Dreams. Hey Ari, how are you, dear? Thank you. I did all that by myself. I have so much fun when I have time to do stuff like that. So if y'all have, any song requests, let me know. I just absolutely, absolutely love Fleetwood Mac. I would love to see them live any day, anywhere, any place. But thanks for taking the time to listen. I appreciate that. I really, really, really like their music a lot. And I always thought Lindsey Buckingham was like the most innovative guitar player. Like the way he doesn't play with a guitar pick. No, 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 it's not. So it's supposed to be the Greek goddess Hera. Because she was always depicted in movies and in mythology, peeking through the clouds. I like Ozzy. I did. There was only 22 pages. Was there supposed to only be 22 pages? Okay. I guess I was expecting a manuscript. I guess I was expecting the whole season. Oh, gosh. I'm whooped. I'm so tired. Oh, really? Oh, figures. Gemini women. Ugh, God help us all. Well, that's an interesting analogy, Ari. The cause was fleas. Oh gosh, I hate when that happens. Yeah, I've got to give Rooney a special bath because he has like a problem with yeast. And I thought for a long time it was fleas, but I didn't. It wasn't fleas. It was just a problem with yeast. So he's doing much better now. Hey Veronica, how are you? They gave him a $75 pill. Oh my gosh, poor doggy. Could they not get the fleas off of him? Yes, spooky time tonight with the lights. It's that spooky time of year. I've been up since about crack of dawn, so I thought I would like bring it down a level by putting the REM pot on and putting the colored light on and hanging out. No caffeine. I wish. Maybe I do need to go make a hazelnut coffee, but I know if I go make a hazelnut coffee now, I'll never go to sleep. I'll be looking at the asbestos ceiling all night. I'll sleep till 3 in the afternoon till tomorrow because I won't go to bed till 7 because somebody in Europe who's a friend of mine will probably message me and then blah, 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 blah all night because I'll be high on caffeine. What's y'all's favorite kind of caffeine? Yeah, ADHD. Like, it's either too much or not enough. It's all or nothing. Right on. What'd you have for dinner? I almost burned dinner and then almost wasn't able to rescue it because I have a wonky stove top that likes to burn all my food. Sometimes I think it's just the ghost, but maybe it really is a faulty stove top. What kind of barbecue? Was it Chinese barbecue, Texas barbecue, Kansas City barbecue, Georgia barbecue, North Carolina barbecue? You got pot. I've never heard of anything called hot pot. LOL, Metal Rain. Why won't you be able to get your check? I've never been to a Texas Roadhouse. I cook at home all the time. I have a really good Chinese restaurant down the street that I've been eating out for years, but that's like the closest thing. It's a quick drive. Best nights to eat there are probably Tuesdays and Fridays, because they're closed on Monday, so they're not going to put leftovers from Sunday on the table. And they will put leftovers on the table if they can. They used to not to. They started doing it though during the pandemic, and that's why you should only go to New China in Atlanta, Georgia on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays and Fridays. It's like they cook the food fresh every 2 days or something. It's weird. I'm so glad you had a good time, Veronica. Maybe you could just go to a party with your mom. My mom and I used to dress up and just go to the bar for a drink, or go somewhere and then come home and have a drink. Watch spooky movies. Make the best of it. Can you like make a costume out of like what you have at home? Oh, because you're not 21 and over. Some of them will let you in with a parent. Well, maybe not now, but because you can get COVID if you're not, 21 plus. I don't know. I don't know what the point of 21 plus is, when they can just put an armband on your arm and figure out if you're drinking or not. Oh, I hate that when you pay for everyone and no one ever pays for you. It's like, okay, I've been there. Yeah. When I used to smoke, I would go to the counter to buy my cigarettes. And they'd be like, "We need to check your ID." And I'd be like, "Are you even old enough to sell the cigarettes to me?" And they'd get so insulted. Like I'm just supposed to take it easy because a 17-year-old selling me cigarettes. I was just really just pulling their leg to see what their reaction was. Because I'm like, really? You need my ID to buy cigarettes? Okay. Hey, Maria, how are you, dear? You're welcome, honey. You're welcome, Maria. Yeah, I'm okay to pay once in a while, too. Oh, that's interesting, Maria. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that too. I accidentally tit dialed a friend of mine last night, and it was a complete accident. But at the same time, it happened right at 11:11, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I was supposed to see that 11:11." So I googled it, and it was talking about how new beginnings, just a whole lot of positive stuff. And I really enjoyed reading that. All you got to do is just Google on your phone, or even YouTube it. YouTube, like, what, why do I keep seeing this? You'll find a lot of interesting stuff. But remember, oh, excuse me, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. So what do you want it to mean? There's that aspect of it too. Are you hungry, Metal Rain, or it's just you got an upset tummy? Do you have any ginger? Ginger might help. Oh, really, Metal Rain? Interesting. I'd like to know what it means when I don't know what I'm thinking about. If you come across that meaning, let me know. But I will keep that in mind, what you said, Metal Rain, about, because there's been times when it's like I'll start thinking about someone and I'll be like, really? Where are you coming from? It's weird. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, they must be thinking about me. Because I'm certainly not thinking about them. You guys ever have moments like that? Huh. Maybe you pulled a muscle, or what are you doing, dog? You gonna take a nap in the pile of dirty clothes? Where do you belong? Do you want to come over here? Hmm? I don't have anything for you but kisses. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here to your human dog bed. So maybe you don't realize you are hungry. Maybe you are hungry. Maybe drinking some water will help, but definitely if you've got something ginger, even if it's just like a ginger mint, or some kind of fresh ginger, like even powdered ginger, and some warm water might help. Maybe with a splash of milk or something. Good night, Maria. Sweet dreams, honey. Oh, you might have a maybe a sinus infection. Sometimes sinus infections can cause some of the most odd side effects that you'd never imagine. Coughing because of postnasal drip, clearing your throat a lot, and of course the sinuses feeling stuffy. It can even cause gastrointestinal problems. I don't know why you're all the way over there. I mean, there's nothing over there for you. There's no cookies. There's no toys. There's no crunchies. There's no grandpire. And I'm over here. Not even Ruby's over there. What are you doing over there? You don't belong over there. Come on. Wait, where do you belong, Twinkle Toes? Come here. They're all trying to get me to come to couch. They're like, come to puppies. Yeah, the coughing could irritate the stomach because of the constant triggering of your muscles spasming. You could be having you could just be as simple as a nerve spasm. I keep having like a nerve spasm right here in my upper right chest, but it's like right there where where your underarm meets your actual arm part. It's like your shoulder. So I don't know, it's really weird, but I have been picking up a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't be picking up by myself. I work out every day. Maybe I pulled something or slept on it wrong. Maybe you slept on your stomach wrong. It's quite possible. Do you sleep on your left side, your right side, your face, or your back? Do you know? If your stomach hurts, try sleeping on the left side of your body so that like your pancreas and your gallbladder and everything and your liver can like process whatever's going on. I don't know that you should get NyQuil if your stomach is upset. That could be what's upsetting your stomach to begin with. So if you're having an upset stomach and then you take the NyQuil, which that might just irritate it more. Do you have to take NyQuil to help you sleep, or are you having serious cold symptoms or anything like that? I know this I'm like a NyQuil pussy, but like cough medicine. I use Zarbee's cough syrup. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my god. Sorry about that, friends. My god, it's so late. Oh boy, another hurricane. Scientists say they know how the universe will end. Wonderful. Let's read this one together. How will the universe end, Spirit? I don't know what happened to the article. Oh well. Well, at least scientists know when they think the universe will end and how it will end. I always thought it was we would just stare into the sun with zero fear. That like the sun would eat us whole or something. I wish it was 10:15 here, man. I was cooking dinner and the neighbor upstairs was asking me if I smelled weed. I was like, what? Not at all. Just making dinner. The sun will eat the earth, but the universe will carry on. Hope so. So I was going to come online last night, but this movie came on called The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. And it was so good. And it was about this haunted seaside cottage. I was glued to the screen. I could not leave the screen. It was so good. I know, right? But I also, I've got a bag of white sage, and I burn a lot of white sage because I can't. It's legal. No, I haven't. Gosh, I went to one house in Tennessee to rent it, and I got so sick. And it was one of those kind of houses, Veronica. I hate that I lost my $80 on that application. So I've tried this quit smoking hypnosis on YouTube for a couple nights, and it's worked really well. Really well. I'm surprised. This kind of house. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And so the neighbor's just like, it's just, do you smell weed? Do you think someone's downstairs? I'm like, nah. I just made dinner. It's just the sage. What am I going to tell him? I'm just sitting here after a 12-hour workday getting stoned. I mean, it is legal. I don't think there's any laws in the state of Georgia or anywhere in this country that states, that you're breaking the law by, smoking some weed in your own apartment that you pay rent for. Especially when, what I use is completely legal on the it's like federally legal. So it's like, gosh, sometimes I'm like, I want to stay here, and then sometimes I want to stay here forever, and then sometimes I'm just like, why am I stuck in this haunted house limbo? Somebody helps. Really, fight every day. I would fucking hate that. That would absolutely make me crazy. I lived in this one apartment complex, so I had to. I think I lived there. Let's see, from 2011 till 2013, and I had to call the police. I guess I moved in July 2011 because Amy Winehouse was just about to die. I moved in the weekend she died, and then I lived there until May 2013, and I had to call the police like 297 times living there. Oh, I hope the NyQuil will help. I hope so. I'm so tired of everyone telling me what to do with my body that I might just go get a tattoo. And put mine right here. Mine. I'm all mine. They're like, the neighbor's like, do you smell weed? I want to be like, I don't know. Do you hear 500-pound horses clomping around all night? I really wanted to text like back, but I didn't because it was too polite. Wah, 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 wah. Ugh. I always get the shit end of the stick in a haunted house. But that's all going to be over soon because we're going to have a new haunted house. I don't know when, though. Hopefully the first of the year. Well, yeah, because they'll take you to jail for shit that's legal. Because they can't tell the difference. But apparently cops in Kentucky can't tell the difference between a mass murderer either. Did you hear that story about the guy that went and shot a bunch of people up and then they found his gun in the woods and then days later they found him dead? He must have really known that area really well. Oh, that's right. He killed a bunch of people on the highway. That's terrifying. And like for no reason. Like who wakes up in the morning and is like, I think I'm just gonna go and shoot some people on the highway. I know it is. Yeah, it was all over CNN. It happened weeks ago though. It probably happened like at the end of summer, but like sometime in September. It happened sometime like then. Oh God. Oh. I know, right? It just I'm so tired too. I think I'm gonna go to bed. And I'll be back tomorrow. Look, not even the spirit box is wanting to talk to us. Like it went to bed a while ago. I hope you feel better too, Matt. It'll keep us updated. Nothing sucks more than a tummy ache. Oh, go ahead and send one, honey. Send one before I go to bed, and I'll do your reading. Which reading do you want? Which I hope that NyQuil doesn't make his stomach worse. You want the $35 one? Okay. We can do that one. We'll just get all the cards. That one has the Love Tarot, the Sexual Magical Tarot, the Sexual Oracle deck, and the all the love cards and sexy cards. Yeah, so like I think I've said before, like the Sexual Magical Tarot deck can be quite interesting in its interpretations. And the interpretations are still something I'm studying after I know a year having this reading available, but not a lot of people get it. So it's exciting to be able to, study it with someone who buys a reading than just study it by myself. Which, I mean, I've studied a little bit by myself, but to study it by myself, I have to be asking questions, which I have. I'll ask it. I've asked it some questions before regarding my personal life, and definitely had some pretty interesting outcomes. Like there's one card that talks about the magic of the plants. And I had asked, so you can sleep in nice. Maybe I'll sleep in the morning just a little bit. Anyways, forgot what I was talking about. Dreaming about sleeping in, right? Anyways, what I was saying is that, so I'd asked a question and I was like, so how do I bring this certain element of my life, back in the fold? Or like, I guess I was asking about like what I need to do to, get something to bloom or come to fruition in that kind of fashion. And it said something to the effect of the magic of plants. I was like, oh, that's interesting because of the album I've been making, which will probably just end up getting turned into a bunch of singles that get released instead. So I just need to find the this sounds so silly. Find the sexual magical tarot deck, but it's just right here on my desk somewhere. It didn't get slid into this desk drawer, and it's probably going to be in this drawer then. If it's not in this drawer, then it's behind the computer. Okay, yeah, here it is. And I had just checked it earlier today for all the cards, and they're all there. I often rarely expect anyone to buy this reading. I apologize it's taken so long to get ready for it. Okay, what are your questions? Do you know what your questions are, sweetheart? Okay. I'm missing most of my Golden Girls deck, but I have all the other ones. It makes no sense. Not that I need them for this reading. I don't usually use them for this reading, but I don't know. I cleaned all day, so everything's missing. So I stopped going to other readers pretty much. I just figured to get the reading from you since I like your readings. Okay. So do you want to just ask Spirit what you need to know about that kind of situation, that kind of reading in regards to your specific person? Or did you want to do something like what you need to know about your sex life? Did you want to do something like that? Do you want to just see what the cards let you know? What is this darn freaking... This doesn't make any sense. I'm never cleaning again. Because I lose everything. Oh. Okay, well, I'll just have to practice without. I'll have to just practice without the book, I guess. Which, I mean, that's fine. I've been studying it for a long time. It's not hard to see what the it's not hard to tell what the cards are telling you, but what I'll do is I'll make note of each of the cards that come out of the sexual magical tarot. That way I can send you an additional email about the reading tomorrow when I'm able to locate the book, so that I can give you certain keyword aspects and certain information about the cards that you may get from that deck. In fact, we'll just start with that deck. I was just studying with it the other night. You're so welcome, Veronica. Thank you, sweetheart. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know from the sexual magical tarot in her life right now, in her sexual magical journey in life? Especially with her person that she wants to connect with. You know, what does she need to know about how they feel, what they want, where all that may go? And the first card you get is the Magician. This card's about magnetism. This card's about charm. This card's about creating an element of magic, knowing that you are the magic wand. You are the one that creates the love story, the life story, but I also feel it's saying, this is definitely not just some journey that you will take alone, but it's definitely something that you've manifested. What is the magic of, what is it that feels magical to you when it comes to sex in general? What is it that makes, Veronica feel special? I also feel like this is suggesting maybe research, your options in regards to sex magic, in regards to even remote seduction. Be sending your person this highly quantum vibrational energy, whether it be sexual or it be love in this Magician card. So your next card is the Ten of Wands. Generally, this card can be about burdens, but I feel like the card is also telling you that having a healthy, happy, harmonious sex life with somebody that, is just solely into you, makes you feel good about yourself, will really, take a lot of burdens off and away from your life. Oh no, it froze. All right, let me put the timer on pause. Are you back? Okay, cool. You know, happy harmonious sex life with somebody that makes you feel good about yourself, and it's 10 of Wands will take a lot of burdens off your life. Take a lot of your burdens away from everyday life in general. And I feel like Spirit's saying, find the one that you want to have this experience with. There is a new beginning here in this Ace of Cups, which is also about love. Not many people associate, their sex lives with love right away or from the beginning. But there is a lot of love to be had in your sex life. If, you want to offer that cup of love. It doesn't have to be anybody's choice but yours. So, what do you want? What do you want in your sex life? You want love, you want romance, you want magic, you want dominance, you want power, you want to be submissive. These are all the fun things that you can work out with whoever you decide to do that kind of thing with. Also letting you know that the person that you've been thinking of in regards to this situation, this love story, this life story, this romance, sex story, wherever you're going with it, they're feeling, like you would be a great thing to take their mind off of their worries as well. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and this person definitely wants to achieve something with you that is special. You have the option, the opportunity to have the romance you want, the tenderness you want with this person on your mind. They want to give that to somebody special. You want to give that back to somebody special as well. I feel this Chariot card is also telling you that quite possibly the person on your mind is they're going down that road. I mean, they want to make sure that whatever your connection is real. They don't want to just hit it and quit it. In the Chariot, it's something that they, it's like they want to take you for a ride, not just a sexual ride. Does that make sense? It's like they want more than just sex in this Chariot, in this conquest. It's as if it's like a conquest to see if it's like a partner, a lifetime partner, for them. So yeah, of course it would include like the conquest of finding a partner that they feel they sexually match with in that Chariot. And the Eight of Pentacles, you both feel generally that it's something you can both connect and feel the same with and achieve something special in that Eight of Pentacles and that Chariot once again. Let's see what else you might need to know about. So very soon in chemistry. So I feel like very soon this person, what is the energy behind this Spirit? So very soon this person's emotions, You know, it's like right now they're just being very patient in this Temperance card, taking little baby steps towards you in the Temperance card. But your chemistry is and your it's as if like your connection that you've had in the past, your chemistry is building upon that, or will be building upon that very soon. So clearly decide what you want so it can come to you now. Because there is a strong magnetic attraction that you both have for each other. This person wants to have you in their arms. Whoever it is that you're thinking about. It's not just only this person, though, that's thinking this way about you, Veronica. There's several people who feel this way about you. Spirit, what can Veronica do? What can Veronica do, Spirit, to manifest and become closer to like her goals with this connection with this person that's on her mind? Like, what should she be doing? What does she need to be doing to get that ebb and flow going in her connection with him? Yes, it is. So, just remember, this with the star card, he's just an extra added bonus. You are the prize. You are something special to offer to somebody. You have, this. Remember, your first card's the Magician. So this is how this person feels about you. Like they already love, cherish, and adore you. They already have this spark in the dark for you, like the way a star shines in the dark in the sky. They are a little bit worried about, that old story here. They want to cut ties with that past. You got the Star, and this is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, it's like he keeps looking back because he wants to cut that past. He wants to cut the cords with that. He's cutting the cords with that, and he wants to pretty much he wants to kiss you and spend time with you. And by doing so, finds that he can just turn his back on that old story and put it behind him. Transformation in the Death card here. That old story, it's like Spirit saying, kill off that old story. That's what you got to do. Like, that's in the past. Whatever those other girls did and like all that doesn't matter anymore. Because you're here right now. You've come past that. That's all behind you now. But on whose timing? I mean, you need to just be expecting it. A lot of people, it's like, when you say timing, do you mean like a year from now, 6 months from now, a week from now? Because it doesn't have to be, you don't have to wait. It's now. It's now. It's now. Okay, it's now. It's now. I swear, like, nothing put things more on pause when I'm like, it's all. Like, yes, it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for. But I'm telling you, I just read this story the other day about Neville Goddard and his teachings. And this person's like, I did exactly what he told me to do. It was very difficult. She said it was very difficult. But it's like, you have to embody it. You have to believe. She's like, I never got so delusional, she said, in all her life. I screenshotted most of it. I'll send it to you tomorrow when I find that book and send these keywords to these cards you got today in the Sexual Magical Tarot. But I mean, she got what she wanted in her relationship because she embodied it. There was a lot of triggers. There was a lot of, she said it was a lot of hard work. She could have just put it all behind her and stayed in the lightning of serving her story every day. She said it would have probably moved a lot faster. I'm like, shit, let me read this again and start over. I start from the beginning again. Spirit, what does Veronica need to know about her connection with her person of interest, her life story, her love story, her sexual magical journey, her sexual magical spiritual journey? Sorry, I keep dropping the cards on the floor. What else, Spirit, does she need to know in regards to the Sexual Magical Tarot deck? So yeah, all that old love stories behind you. The best thing that you could do right now is stay here now. So what is it that you do want with this person? Because the conquest has already begun in the Ace of Cups. And I just think maybe I did drop all the cards on the floor. It's okay. At least they're down there and I'll get them later. I'm just getting some oracle cards for you to see if there's any guidance in them that will help. Okay, so about 6 cards here. So 8 of Wands leading into 8 of Wands is about communication. It's about getting together, traveling together, experiencing new things together, having fun. Spirit might even be asking you to check out the ladder technique since there's a ladder in this card. Usually when I get this card and that ladder pops up, I'm like, I've tried to tell people, hey, why don't you go and look at the ladder technique? Hey, Tiffany, it's nice to see you, honey. Spirit box should be fixed by this weekend. I know I keep saying that, but for sure this weekend. I spent like the last 2 days trying to fix it with Dad. It was just ridiculous. So Veronica, you've got the card choice, freedom, desire, wanting, and moving on. I feel very much that this card here is not talking about like y'all moving on from each other, but moving on from some place in your life where, you know, you're not just trying to decide where you're going. Like you know where you're going, and you're moving on from your past. You're freeing yourselves from this old story here. You know, and you've made the choice to do that. You literally made the choice. This person's hoping that you will choose them. Choose to free yourself from the old story and move on with them into something a little bit sweeter. So go ahead and get the spiritual reflections for you out of the book in case you want to do those or feel the need to do any of them. You will have them. So the first one was choice. Choice. Prepare for love, even if it doesn't yet have a face or a name. Love itself will bring the right person. I mean, you have to just trust in spirit, follow that inner compass, and don't do anything that triggers you. See how she keeps her eye on the prize? Herself. She's reflecting her vibrational energy. So, you know, even the boogeyman will come out of the corner to take a look at a pretty girl. So just, you know, keep staying focused on what serves you. At the end of the day, it's your choice. In the Greek myth of Castor and Pollux, there is two opposing and complementary natures. Between two or more options, only one triumphs, whereas the other declines. Magic. Here's your spiritual, here's your spiritual reflection. Something that, you could reflect upon. Choosing the right person. Pick a bunch of yellow leaves. Okay, and place them in a vase. Take a mirror in your hands and ask it to show you the face of your future love in a dream. So I've done this before, but didn't realize I was doing it. This was like years before I ever had this deck. And it took a long time for it to work. So it might not work the first time. I mean, you could do it if you want to do it. You don't have to. But just know at the end of the day, you will make a choice. And just keep your eye on the prize, which is you, Veronica. So the second reflection would be freedom. Freedom. I love that song. Freedom. A sudden separation, a brutal detachment, sad but determined. The woman cuts into the photo of a happy moment and the string symbol of a union. Here's the reflection. Uranus is the lightning bolt, the sudden change, the innovation, but also the drastic break. The greater the speed and the decisiveness, the lesser the pain. So, to seal a breakup, write on the back of a couple's photo, consummatum est, which means it's over. Then cut it in two vertically. Pass the half of the photo in which your ex is present through the smoke of a black candle. Then throw it away. Scent and keep the other half, the one that depicts you. So I'll send you a picture of the reflections for all these cards tomorrow as well. Just so you have them, and you can go over them. Your next card was this beautiful one here. It's called Desire. It's card number 8. I feel like 8 is such a special number. It's that infinity number. You know, desire is something you can't just get rid of. I mean, it's innate chi, life energy, Cancer energy, lunar energy. Desire begets reality, manifesting as a mirror image. Even a child can be a mirror of the couple. Reflection. Desire is the father of action, a primal urge to move, become active. It's the first step towards creation. It's the first step towards creation. So desire. So like I asked, what do you need to know to move forward to the love story, the life story, the sexual magical story that you want, which has been so much about, you know, putting out the fire from, you know, from the old story, wiping it away clean, and, you know, really thinking about what you desire. Like, what is it that you want without everybody else's desires getting in the way with their circumstances and limiting beliefs. But here's the little magic. To help conceive a child, capture the moonlight inside a pitcher of spring water with a mirror. Let this water sit for 7 days under the moonlight, and then use it to dilute the wine you will toast with before making love. So there's a little interesting thing for you, a little interesting tidbit. I like that card. And then you have this beautiful card as well, waiting. It's like, yeah, it's like you both are waiting. Like, what's going to happen next? Waiting. And it's so funny because it's like, that's exactly what my fireplace looks like. It's like the peach red brick. I feel like you both are waiting for something. Like, what is it that you're waiting for? It's like you're waiting for one of you to like throw the ball back. Waiting. Capricorn lunar energy, passion live fully but without frenzy, not overwhelmed, savoring the moment. Like both of you are savoring the moment that you will see each other again. It's like both of you really want to kiss each other passionately or something like that. Waiting has two sides: the sad side that experiences a sense of separation or emptiness, and the serene and confident side of those who await a change. The fateful encounter. Waiting becomes anticipation, which makes everything taste better. Here's a little bit magic bit. To wait serenely for someone, write on a paper all you wish for them with a red pen. Tie that around a bottle of red wine with a ribbon of the same color. Leave it to rest in the dark until the next new moon, and then toast to love. I don't know if you guys will ever have a chance to get together and do that, but no, I haven't heard it. You should email it to me. Or I have heard it and I just don't remember. Okay, last card. Moving on, number 12. So you both are definitely moving on from whatever that old story was. Laurel always brings the truth. Even a burning heart needs to overcome its doubts. Reflection. Moving forward means overcoming doubts and fears. Divination can help, but in the end, it's the heart that will need to give assent. Trusting in itself, the strength of love, capable of overcoming any obstacle. Now here's the spiritual magical recommendation. To overcome doubts and problems from the past, adorn yourself with laurel and place some branches in a vase. On both sides of the vase, place a red candle and a rose. On the first one, you will engrave the symbol of Mars. On the second one, of Venus. So I guess you take the candles, you put Mars on one and Venus on the other, and you burn them. You burn each one on the side of a vase full of laurel branches. I'm not sure I've ever seen laurel. I guess we'll have to look it up. So I feel like this is just some advice you need to take, maybe some magical, spiritual, pick one of these things that you maybe want to build upon. Oh, let me see what Laurel looks like. Huh. Is it like a bay leaf tree? So there's cherry laurel, mountain laurel, Portuguese laurel, Texas mountain laurel. I just want to know what it looks like. These are very interesting plants that I've only seen here in the Southeast. Looks like you can buy the plant online somewhere. But yeah. I know, right? The daisies seem easier. Um, Let me just check while we're sitting here how your person's feeling about you tonight. We have a few minutes left. Let's just check in on their feelings for you. And I'll get all these cards tomorrow and send you pictures and a little bit more of a deeper explanation, since I don't know where the book is to kind of get me to be able to get you the keywords and stuff like that. Because once you see these keywords, once you see the things that I will send you tomorrow, it's like it'll kind of be like a little puzzle put together, and then you'll see. Like I was saying, like I had asked the cards, the Sexual Magical Tarot, a question, and it was so interesting because it told me something about the magical plants, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's interesting, the magical plants. And I posted something about something to the effect of magic and plants, and exactly what I asked the card happened. It's really weird. It seems to only happen with that deck. I don't know what's up with that. So your person definitely can't wait to talk to you again. Definitely wants to have some kind of heart-to-heart conversation with you. Honestly discuss their feelings with you. They are feeling very attracted to you, Veronica, in this attraction card. Okay. And passion, like they're feeling passionate about putting on a good impression, showing you the best version of themselves. And Spirit's also telling you that their heart is singing with joy. So let your heart sing with joy too, okay, Veronica? Because at the end of the day, you really truly are what you embody. It's kind of scary. It's like you are what you eat. Do you have any other questions, dear? Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. And tomorrow I'll take a little time to cart the book's just somewhere right around here somewhere. It's just I don't know where. Every time I go to clean, I lose something. And then I have to sort through it all and be like, where did it go? Sure, we can ask about that. Spirit, is he daydreaming about her or any intimacy, like intimacy or sexual? Yeah, you're just communicating after a long time. Yeah. I'm just going to turn that off because it's super annoying. So yes, the Queen of Pentacles is showing this person does have a few daydreams about you, does think about intimacy. Do they have some kind of foot fetish or something? Because in this picture, your foot's practically in his mouth. They do want to make some kind of offering to you in this Knight of Pentacles. It's not much, but it's something special to them. They're hoping that you will accept it. You know, they just want to completely dominate you in this Nine of Pentacles. Show you the luxury, not just only the luxury of how, you know, the desire of feeling taken care of sexually, but also, you know, mentally. Like they, you know, they want to, they have fantasies about you both pushing each other to the limits because I don't know, it's as if they already feel comfortable with you. They want you to feel comfortable with them too. Of course, they would want you to feel both feel comfortable before pursuing you in something like that. That's why it's like the getting together is like an offering. They hope that it's enough to, you know, bring you to the point where someday you both can be intimate in your connection with one another. Sorry about not having such a great view on this. Let me fix it. So once again, yes, they do have fantasies about you. You know, and not even ones here that are so that are not even ones that are like it's just about taking it slow. It's like you don't have to have sex, but like still be intimate, if that makes sense. So it's the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, that's right. And then your Nine of Pentacles. All Pentacles showing a lot of balance there. Like it's not somebody who wants to just tear the rug out from under you. Well, yeah, offering you their time. You know, offering you what they can. Yeah, not everything has to be sexual, yeah. And then tomorrow I'll get on finding that book and getting you the keywords and descriptions, which are very short actually, and they're It's almost like they're the final puzzle pieces that are a mystery to us at the moment. What time do you think you'll be around later today? Okay. All right. So when I get a chance tomorrow, I will definitely send that email to you, okay? And we can go over this again if you like. And if you have any questions about them, you can ask. And, of course, questions about your reading are usually always free. We talk about it in chat, but I think that, or we can talk about it in email, but I think that the few key words for each card is going to really help put pieces together a little bit more. Because what I asked was generally like what you needed to know and what you could do to kind of get the ball rolling. Okay, sweetheart, sounds good to me. I'm just gonna get the Romance Angel cards. I'm gonna get the Love Tarot and just do a quick free collective message, even though I don't think anyone but us is gonna see it. But Spirit, whatever, Veronica and I and anyone who might see this needs to know about tonight in the not too distant future. Yeah, while out in the world, wear that breastplate of love, especially for yourself. Online, offline. World card and the Justice card. So be good to yourself with your thoughts. The visuals in that deck are beautiful. I don't even know if I have the original deck or not, but I got all the ones I liked the most, that I thought were the prettiest, and started using them because they made sense to me. I have so many decks. I couldn't imagine getting another one unless it was like, I don't know, something I'd never heard of before. I think there is a deck that I do want to get. I want to get that. It's the deck where it's like, it gives you the card that's like supposed to be between, say, the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Like what happened before and after. I've always wanted to get that deck and check it out. It looked pretty interesting to me. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate your donation. I had to like take care of some stuff around the house today so that I can do the Halloween show next week. Just kind of getting ready for Molly to come by because I don't want to have to do it. I don't want to have to do it next week. I just want to get it taken care of. Well, I can. Because I'm trying to make some fairy wings, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll come out. I don't know if I have time to make them, but I'm going to try. What is the link of the deck? Do you mean like where I got it, or do you mean like the book? Maybe the book. Let me see if the book is anywhere online. Yeah, it doesn't show you the book. I'm looking for what you're looking for, what you're asking for. Check this out. Yeah, check this out. This sounds pretty. This is exactly copied from the book. I studied it enough to know. Here, sweetheart. Oh, the one I wanted on Amazon. Let's see if they even have it. So that's all the meanings straight out of the book I was looking for. So that should help a lot. I think I put it in my my save for later cart once. Yeah, I just don't know where the tarot deck is. So maybe I'll just Google it. Yeah, so there's 3 kits. After tarot deck, after tarot kit, tarot 1, before tarot kit, before and after tarot 3. Yeah, I'm too tired to look at it all. I'll just send it to you in email tomorrow. It'll be a lot easier that way. I'm about cross-eyed. Oh, you're so welcome, Veronica. Enjoy looking at the meanings of the cards. Um, I asked like what my specific person was feeling about me not too long ago, and I got that 2 of Pentacles, which I thought was interesting. Feelings of embarrassment. The verbatim is mysterious power, embarrassment, doubt, anxiety, and apprehension about getting involved must all be overcome. So I'm like, whatever. So at least I know what they're feeling so that I can, give them their lines. Direct my state of mind into something, that I probably already knew. And while we can't change people, we can still change how it all shows up to us. So yeah, I'll put a little email together for you tomorrow. I'm going to go 9-9, or at least try to. Watch some Sam and Creepy Colby. I keep falling asleep on the Stanley house. I need to stop doing that. Okay, sweetheart. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Good night and sweet dreams. And enjoy that website I gave you with the meanings and stuff to the cards. And I'll write some stuff about them tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Good night. Thank you, everyone who came by. Mwah. Kalanita. See you again tomorrow. Or later today, actually. Since it's already tomorrow. Good night. Music is sacred.